Here we have OK Go. Here we have Andy, who plays guitar for OK Go. And this is Andy floating through the air because he plays guitar for OK Go.
Ooh, that sucked. I have to say, I didn't enjoy that at all.
This is the face of a guy who's been backed into a corner by his friend's creative obsession. In 2005, OK Go's music videos looked pretty much like any other music video. The band looks awesome while things explode around them. But the first video of theirs that really swept the internet was just the four of them dancing in lead singer Damian Kulash's backyard to their song A Million Ways. It's a single unbroken take on a consumer-grade home video camera. The camera never moves and nothing else happens. It's just the four of them dancing a dance choreographed by Damian's sister, Trish, who went on to co-direct and choreograph many of the band's subsequent music videos, including the one after A Million Ways that really put them on the map, the treadmill video for the song Here It Goes Again. Again, a single unbroken take on a consumer-grade home video camera, and yet it won the 2007 Grammy Award for Best Short-Form Music Video and the award for Most Creative Video at the YouTube Awards when that was a thing. And several years later, Time magazine called it one of the 30 best music videos of all time. But even more than that, what it did was define the band's unique approach to conceptualizing and executing their music videos.
We're usually looking for this specific feeling, which is wonder. And there's always a component of surprise to wonder.
And the formula for the best videos is always the same. Present someone with a very simple idea that's very visual, very dynamic, and explore it to its fullest. 4 guys, 8 treadmills. You line them up, and how many ways can you explore that visually until there are no more ideas left for people to line treadmills up and use them in a dance routine? And then you do it for real, right in front of them. That's where the consumer-grade equipment really helped. People could see that there were no tricks, no illusions. This was just a really creative idea executed in its fullest, which they really pushed to the next level in March of 2010 with the video for This Too Shall Pass, the giant Rube Goldberg machine music video that's been viewed a kabajillion times on the internet. But here's the thing, people have been doing one-shot videos for forever. It's not a new concept. Some people are really great at it, like Michel Gondry, and sometimes it's just a quick gimmick. But in the case of OK Go, they're showing you something insanely complex, probably pretty expensive, and you're seeing it done right before your eyes in one single take. And even if it's not one single take, it's still pretty doggone impressive. The amount of moving parts is insane, it's really, really complicated, and even if they had to splice a couple of shots together, you can see how this entire operation worked from end to end. It might not be 100% an uninterrupted take, but it is honest.
Because this, super cheap. Thinking usually costs very little, but this is really expensive most of the time. So by the time you get there, you want to make sure you're super prepared and you can squeeze every last drop out of what you've got.
After that, they had a little bit of a problem getting back to the beautiful simplicity of the idea. Their execution was always to the nines. The video for N Love involved a single time-lapse take of the band staying out in Echo Park overnight, the rest of the band sleeping while one stayed up to do the lyrics for a portion of the song. But there are too many moving parts. It's way more complicated an idea, so it doesn't feel as continuous a take, even though this was way more of a marathon. Or the insane planning and complexity of lining up a bunch of instruments to play an entire song a note at a time while stunt driving a car that's sponsoring the video. Like, that all feels a little much. I love it a lot, but it feels like a lot. To me, the best, and probably the best it will ever get, is the Upside Down and Inside Out video done in 0G. Probably the video I've watched the most times in my life outside of Michael Jackson's Thriller, and maybe Janet Jackson's Rhythm Nation so I could memorize the dance. But this, I think, might be the finest achievement in music video concept and execution ever. Just like the treadmills videos, it takes a concept you can look at, here we're gonna be in 0G, and they exploit it as many ways as they possibly can. Also like the treadmills video, we're dealing with a single perspective. We're looking in one direction, almost like a proscenium arch. Of course, in the Upside Down and Inside Out video, we do move the camera further back, but we're always looking in one direction like a stage, so that all we're paying attention to is the ideas taking place within the frame. We don't have to worry about the staging or direction and movement of the camera. And of course, the honesty. They're doing it for real. To film it, they used the same method as the film Apollo 13, flying parabolas inside of a plane, climbing high and then dropping to simulate 0G for an extended length of time.
Everybody's super on edge.
Tim and Andy in particular, to me, looked like they were going to the gallows.
I'm nervous.
And the behind the scenes videos of this shoot show to me the perfect example of creative obsession. Someone who is totally obsessed with an idea.
I want to do this. I want to do this.
And someone who got stuck with it.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Trish and I, we started playing pretty quick. It was like the third parabola, maybe second parabola. Dan came and joined us. You could tell Dan was really having fun. And Andy came back and joined us, and I thought he was having, like, it seemed like he was really going for it.
Yeah, the rest of that flight, I would say, was like one of the most miserable experiences I've ever gone through.
And I am in no way trying to throw Andy under the bus here, because he, despite that, went, and he's all over the place in this video. He's in the front, he's in the back, he's throwing people around, he's moving most of the suitcases. Like, he goes out there and he does it because it's expected of him. He can't let the guys down. But it really does show you the cost of committing to an idea and seeing it all the way through.
You know, Damien passed out yesterday.
I did a big bunch of spinning. Next thing I know, I was like in a dream, and then I watched it on screen. I thought it'd be really funny to watch on screen. It's not funny.
There's sort of like an unspoken thing creatively that we all know when we've gone too far, and we like that.
And some people who follow the End playlist and go check out these videos might be wondering, well, I have a focus on Andy. Why did I let Tim off the hook? Because Tim had a hard time at the start too.
I'm too scared. I'm too nauseous feeling to be like, that was awesome! Because it wasn't awesome yet.
It's just because of that one word.
Yeah.
That one word implies that he's going through it all because he has that end goal, that end creative idea in mind. And that one word,
It wasn't awesome yet.
means everything when you've got a creative obsession.
I don't know, in 10 years, I'll probably think that I can't believe we did it. Not that I can't believe we pulled it off, but I can't believe we did it at all. But who knows what OKGO is going to do in the next 10 years.
Look at that face.
Thank you.